everyone, we're going to identify the quadratic term, the linear term, and the constant term of each function. So basically, usually your functions are an f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Be x. All right. This is your quadratic term. This is your linear term. And this is your constant term. So for our first one, what we have here is f of x equals x squared plus 14x plus 49. So our quadratic term equals x squared. Our linear term equals 14x. And our constant term equals 49. Okay, and the second one is the same kind of thing. So let's go to that. Our quadratic term is going to be 54x squared. Our linear term equals 36x. And our constant term is just 10. The next two, what we're going to have to do is expand what we have. So basically, I'm going to take my equation and expand this. So I'm going to write negative 3. And this is just writing this out as 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. Either FOIL that out or use the formula. So you're going to use 4x squared plus 2ab. So that's going to be 4x. Plus b squared, which is 1. All right. Or you can FOIL it out. Now let's distribute this through, and we get negative 12x squared minus 12x minus 3. So this is your quadratic term, which is negative 12x. Your linear term is negative 12x. Our quadratic term is negative x squared, and your constant term is negative 3. Remember, the linear term is to the first power. The quadratic term is going to be squared. Linear is to the first power, and your constant term is x to the 0. That equals 1. So now let's do the last one, which is a little harder. First, just let's expand that. So we have negative 2/3. And that's going to be x squared minus 12x plus 36. And then you have your plus 4. We're going to add the plus 4 last. So multiply this through. And we're going to get negative 2/3 x squared plus 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. So that's 8x. 3 goes into 36, 12. So that's going to be 12 times 2 is going to be negative 24. Plus 4. So finally we have negative 2/3 x squared plus 8x minus 20. And again, on your constant term, you can write it like that. X to the 0 equals 1. So that would be your constant term, linear term. So I'll just write it this way. Quad term is negative 2/3 x squared. Linear term equals 8x. And constant term equals negative 20. Because x to the 0 equals 1. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.